Today, we've got a very cool, very important topic. We're going to talk a little bit about, does somebody really need a real estate agent? With all the last year, August, the lawsuit that went down and the NAR stuff, and then all the bad rap on realtors, and you've been taking all our money forever, and we're finally cracking down. Do you really need a real estate agent? I think we can all agree the public, mistakenly, but the public often looks at us as an unnecessary expense. I think we can agree on that, right? It's like, it's a damn expense I don't want to pay. How much will you do it for? I want to do it I'll find someone that'll do it cheaper. I hate that word, right? That'll do it cheaper. Well, do what cheaper? They won't do what I do. They certainly won't. You won't get what I do at 4% or at 7% or at 10%, because what I do is so far uniquely different when we get into that target marketing, going directly to the most opportune buyer, doing everything outside of the norm, which is just listed on the MLS and put a sign in the yard and maybe run a couple of ads with the agent's photo that they took 23 years ago. That's not what we're doing. We're finding out who's the most opportune buyer based on income, credit, family size, most likely to have, any propensities inside the home. They own a boat, they have pets, whatever it is that's the highest and best use for this property. That's who we go after, and we invest thousands of dollars in marketing to do so. You ain't getting that at any price. Do you position yourself that way? A lot of agents in your marketplace are not being good real estate agents. They are not representing their client effectively. We can agree on that internally. We in the real estate profession can agree on that internally. It is, in many cases for those clients, it is a cost. They're paying something and not getting their money's worth. Hopefully for you, particularly if you're involved with us and you're in Greg Luther Inner Circle coaching, it's an investment for those prospects, because the buyers and sellers are getting someone that truly does a great job for them, goes above and beyond, exposes that home to the most opportune buyers, or the other way around, if you're representing the buyer, knows how to get access to unlisted pre-market homes before anybody else knows they're for sale, before they're on Zillow or Realtor.com or the MLS. The problem is, if they look at you as an expense and they're trying to negotiate you down and they're saying someone else can do it for less, the first thing you need to do is be very clear, nobody else can do this at any price. Can you prove that? Can you back that up? Or are you a commodity realtor that can be replaced by someone that would do the same thing, for cheaper? You have to really think through that, and not only your marketing, your promotion, your conversion, your presentation, but also your representation once you do have them. Is it truly different, better, unique, superior to the others that are out there? Build value in their mind, not yours. I don't care how good you think you are, how great you are on the representation of that client, or you just spit out the same thing everybody else does. Well, I'm here to represent your best interest and negotiate on your behalf and make sure that you don't have any stumbling blocks. The same thing everybody says, which means anybody else can do it for cheaper. I promise you there's someone hungrier than you. Like physically, like as in needs to have money for food and will do anything for it, will work for food type realtors. I promise there's somebody hungrier than you willing to discount themselves. Cost is only a factor in the absence of value. If you build enough value, cost goes away. Let me give you that again. Cost is only a factor in the absence of value. Some attorneys are $75 an hour. There's literally attorneys right now that passed the exact same bar exam, got the exact same score, know the same laws. They get $75 an hour. And there's others that get over $3,000 an hour. It's not 50% more, or double, or triple, or even 1,000% more. They don't charge 10 times what the others do. They charge multiples more. And by the way, guess who's the best? Those that charge the most. Those that earn their fee and have great reviews. So that's a perfect example of, they have a bad rap as well, but there's an awful lot of good ones out there. So put real estate in the same realm. Real estate agents, particularly over the news press that's happened over the last year and a half, real estate agents have gotten a bad rap, and you're all scammers, you're all all the stuff that you hear all the time. But there's some damn good ones that do an awesome job that have a great, tremendous reputation with their people and their community, and they continue to grow. I can guarantee you, you saying you're number one is not going to help you in any way, and in many cases, it's going to hurt you. You saying you're with the number one company is not going to help you in any way. In many ways, it's going to hurt you. As a matter of fact, the only reason you say you're with the number one company is because you don't feel more confident about who you are, so you're trying to lean on the company. There are better ways to do this. If you're an inner circle member, you don't have this problem. If you're involved in our coaching, you already know how to differentiate yourself. You love the day that you can go out on a listing appointment against 5 other agents. There's no shot of someone losing if they're trained well, they understand what to do and say, and how to build value in the prospect's mind.